Monday morning, good morning guys. We were gone over the weekend. We were doing that little snowboarding trip. Good news, sad news, but also big news. The rig did sell over the weekend. Really nice gentleman from Tennessee, I think is where he was from, picked it up. So no more rig, sad times, I'm gonna miss it. But the goal is to eventually get like a 2-car enclosed trailer, maybe sometime this year. Trailer prices are just freaking nuts right now. Belmont came out with a new album, stoked about that. But 9 a.m. sharp every Monday morning, we have kind of like a weekly build meeting where we just talk about everything we're gonna do for the week. Figure out if we gotta order any parts, figure out what cars are priority. We got a lot of stuff coming up. So I'm gonna go hop in that meeting now, okay?
All right guys, welcome to this video. There's been a lot going on with the R32, but we've been all over the place making other videos. We were in Colorado, and there's a lot of stuff to bring you guys up to speed with. I guess the first thing that we can dive into was the motor going in the car. I was here for that. I did film it on my phone, so I'm gonna include that footage now. It's crazy because it looks identical to what it did before, but it's so much better. All right, so the motor's mocked up, but here's where it gets tricky. This is the old housing we had to run. You can't get a T4 open scroll housing from Garrett, so we wound up having to find like a aftermarket one, but they're only available in 8.3. This engine's gonna need to breathe a lot up top. It's built to rev. So we are trying Garrett's divided T4 that they make for the G35, but we're having a little bit of issues with valve cover clearance. So we have two options. We can either grind the valve cover down, which we feel kinda, not really the ideal way.
Yeah, we could cut it, weld it, patch it. It's not that proper way. It works, and nothing against that. But better to find a solution that just plug and play.
I prefer V-band. I've definitely had my issues with T4s, and this would be a divided housing on an open manifold. So if we can go over to V-band and then ditch this, that would be pretty cool. And then we could even go to a bigger AR if we had to. So we decided to go down the route of switching the manifold. This right here is Artec's beautiful cast tubular style manifold. But what's cool about it is this utilizes a reverse rotation turbo. So instead of having to have the runners come and point towards the valve covers and then have the turbo go back, which in theory would create a little bit more restriction, you just have the housing able to go up and around instead of having to go up and around. Garrett does make the turbo that we're running a G35 1050 in reverse rotation, so that works out well. And Sean has a photo of it mocked up in the engine bay, so you'll be able to see right now on the screen now that it's perfect. It places the turbo right where it needs to be. Now we have room to run the bigger turbo, we have room for the downpipe, and we don't need to modify valve covers or worry about the strut tower. The motor was all together and just about ready to start, but there was a little oil leak. And if you look, this pan that's been on and off my RB, God knows how many times now, just from being taken on and off, it has some warpage and some like little bends here. So you can kind of see right there's like a little bit of a low spot. We could probably make it work, but we're actually waiting on another version of the manifold. That one that we have right now is a prototype. So instead of being ghetto and making it work, we figured we might as well redo this. So Johan's gonna weld a new oil pan tomorrow. That way we got a fresh new oil pan set up. And then by the time we get all the other parts together, everything should be good to go. So another thing that we decided to do, I don't know how well you guys will be able to see this in here, but my wiring harness that was in my R32 was effectively a stock harness that had been spliced into and modified about 1 million times. Somehow that car worked and was running and took 3 years of abuse. But when you start to dive into this, there's a lot of connections that it starts to get a little dicey. So this whole thing is just a giant mess, even though I made it look kind of nice. Made the call and I ordered a wiring specialties harness. So it's already on the engine now. I can show you guys real quick, briefly, but now have a proper harness that is wired for all the little accessories that I have for sensors, so there's no weird splicing or ghetto stuff going on. Instead of just putting another motor in the car, we're constantly trying to make it better and better and better and better, you know? So you can see, nice new harness, everything's loomed nicely. Wiring specialties is the way to go if you want to just get a harness and make sure that your car is going to start on first fire. We run them in pretty much all the cars, and I've had nothing but good luck. The front of the motor looks really cool with all the new red PRP stuff as well. I'm super excited to see this thing back in the car and get it running. Hopefully, fingers crossed, by the end of this week, we'll have everything we need to get this thing ripping. In case it isn't very obvious what a reverse rotation turbo is, you can see standard rotation versus reverse rotation. They literally just go opposite ways. So for certain builds and fitments, Artec does leverage the reverse rotation turbos that Garrett offers, and it lets you kind of fit stuff in certain engine bays. Like I think one of their other turbos is an Evo setup that is reverse rotation. We got them all on the Drift HQ site. So I'm going with the G35 1050. The motor I'm targeting to hopefully make around 800 horsepower or so. I could probably get away with the G35 900 that I had on it before, but I know it's certainly not going to have enough air up top to be able to push and make power at the high RPM range like I want it to. I want that car to have a very linear power band, kind of like the Chaser. I love linear power bands. Linear is one of my favorite things in the world. Big fan of linear things, like lines. I love Straight edge ruler. What's linear? Y equals X. That's one of my favorite graphs out there. If I could achieve that with this turbo, I'd be stoked. This is Adam from the future joining you to remind you that this weekend is clean culture. I will be there. I'll have the S15. I'll have the Chaser. I hope to see some of you guys out there. It's in Orlando. I'll put more details down in the description. Jimmy's coming out. Tommy might even come out. We're gonna have a good time. And I'm stoked to show off some of the builds and meet some of you guys. We'll have a merch set up. We'll have the cars. I'm stoked. I'll see you guys there. All right, so I got a little bit of explaining to do. I need to film a video today because I'm not going to be able to tomorrow, and I wanna make sure I keep uploading good videos for you guys because tomorrow I'm flying out of here and I'm going to do testing with RTR. My car is done, the livery is done. You guys won't be able to see the livery, I think, for another 2 weeks, and I'll have more details on that. So the footage that we film won't be able to be uploaded and it'll have to be delayed a week or two. With that being said, that means we've got today to film a video, and I've been really wanting to go exploring. There's this dirt road that I think leads up to a swamp, and if I could spot a gator for today's video, I'd be pretty stoked. We haven't had a lot on the property and it's really nice out, and Mike's just been dying to ride past me in the side-by-side. I also don't know if I ever talked about this. We test fitted the bronze wheels on one side and the white wheels on this side. Couldn't make a decision, so I decided I would do neither. So let's start. All right. Why have we never done this before?
I told you about this road, but we never went down it.
That's private property, but this isn't, I don't think. I think this is public.
This is all public.
This is Publix.
Nope.
Damn, this is so cool.
Yeah.
This is like a rally track. It's a jump. That's definitely a jump.
No, that's just clown dirt.
Why have I never discovered this? This is made for me.
I told you about this a long time ago.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
What the f?
Swear to God.
What in the f? No cars come back here. This is a side-by-side trail. Is that water? Or is that sand?
No, that's sand.
I think it keeps going, but you gotta traverse the mud.
Yeah.
Dude, this is the coolest thing I've ever done in my life. In the rain, this is probably wet.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, we literally just found like a whole nother compound. Look at this.
I know.
What?
It's insane.
This is like drift material.
Yeah.
Is this someone's land? What is this? I need like a minute to take this in right now.
You want to hop out and
What?
walk around a little? Or?
Kinda. Dude, there's like wild bear tracks.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah, I kinda wanna hop out.
We're in the country.
There's gonna be really bad mosquitoes, so we gotta hurry. What kind of track is that?
Maybe like bobcat.
If we've got any animal fanatics that watch a lot of Animal Planet on here. It's got claws.
Yeah, he's a cat of some kind. I'm not from these parts. I don't know what cats are out here.
Dude, we could totally take a car out here. I just sold the Mini Pajero to Duarte. We could take the K-Truck here.
Yeah.
It would rip.
It'd
Dude,
be annoying.
barreling down that road in the K-Truck,
It'd be annoying on that road.
it would be so fun. Oh my God. I need to look on a map to realize where we are. I feel like I just found Narnia. That's the road.
Yeah.
I thought we were just gonna go down like a dirt road and it was gonna end. I didn't think it would bring us to this. And I think it keeps going. We just need to traverse the mud. Wow. What we gotta remember to climb.
Yeah.
I don't want to go too slow, but I don't want to go too fast. Florida boy crosses his first pond. Dude, we just found Narnia. stinks.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
It looks like other people ride out here.
Yeah.
I think we get to the end of the road now.
Yeah.
Yo, if I was a gator, I would definitely be in this pond.
If I was a gator in this pond, I'd definitely be trying to eat you.
Not me. I taste like pepperoni. Have you seen my forehead?
There's like 12 gators just pop up.
The Florida gator call.
Not sure, I heard that one before.
It's either called gators or mosquitoes. Let's find out. Now, I have a question for you guys that are watching this video right now. As you're watching this video, do you feel like you got clickbaited because the title said it was about my R32 and we're looking for gators? Or would it have been clickbait if I titled this side-by-side content and then there was R32 content? I don't want to clickbait you guys. All I want you to do is hit the like button on the video. That's usually my goal. We should make this a series. It's like urban exploring, but we only explore the same thing every time because it's close to us.
I think it's this way.
Muddy or dry?
It's dry.
I don't remember it being this wooded.
We haven't been in here in a long time.
How did I get here with the Pajero?
I don't know.
Why not? Look muddy or good?
I think you'll make it.
These bastards are so dark.
Yeah.
Oh, that helped.
That goes towards the river.
I know.
The lake. That'll be a little muddy. This will bring us out to the front gate.
Like
But
that.
there's wood right here. I think you can make it.
The first time I've made it all the way through.
Yeah.
Right now we hit it backwards.
Huh?
Now we go backwards. Oh, hello. That's a cool trail. We need to link it to this one.
Yeah.
I got a meeting at 6:30, Mike. Think we're gonna make it?
I don't know. This place is kind of big. What?
Wait, I need you to do the boomer thing and come running out of the house. Slow down! Can you do that real quick?
Yeah. I want to see this thing launch because I've never seen it launch before and I heard it's crazy.
I got a meeting in 1 minute.
That's a good thing it launches really quick.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's my phone. I can't reach it. Dude, we like explored in Narnia. It was sick.
If I hear one more talk about getting a dirt bike, just let them know it's on site. Because I'm fighting.
He's been talking about getting one for 8 months now.
For 12 years, I've been wanting a dirt bike.
I don't know about that one. You got a meeting.
I want to go look at that trail. Got a 6:30 meeting. I gotta get to. Be back.
And this concludes our off-road journey.
Yep. Stay tuned. I don't know what other tomfoolery we're gonna get into. I got actually an FD tomorrow. Or not FD. Testing.
You should probably close the video out here.
Probably. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really would love to get a Subaru like I have up north that went missing, and to go drive on those lands.
Yeah, whoever took that car, can you?
No, we found it. We found
you
it.
found it, you
Yeah, I
found
just need to get back. The problem is, it's gonna get rainy and then it's gonna be swamp.
See you guys next time.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you appreciated this video. I appreciate you guys. Hope you like this video. We'll see you soon. Have a great night. Goodbye. What kind of track is that?
Bobcat.
If we've got any animal fanatics that watch a lot of Animal Planet on here.
I'm not from these parts. I don't know what cats are out here.